Hey everybody, Jason Hodge here, and this is for day number 25. And the question is, how has attending seminars or workshops changed your business or life? What events, and if you have not attended one, what excuses keep you from it? What results do you think your excuses are keeping you from? Okay, well, I don't have to answer the second question because I do attend seminars and events regularly. I think that there really is nothing like actually physically being at the events or the workshops because the things that you get, or at least the things that I've gotten from just interacting with people, I've gotten brain dumps that I just would not get, could not get on a thing that is, you know, not live. There's something that happens when you get in the midst of a group of folks who are going in the same direction or who can enhance the direction that you're going in yourself. And that is a synergy that takes place, and it creates a whole different like energy field where ideas are popping and you start thinking way outside of the box, way outside of what your norm is, because the folks that you're dealing with are actually drawing that out of you. You're drawing off of, you're like feeding off of what it is that they're feeding off of. So it just kind of like your idea just blossoms. And I mean, look, um, I have seen industries created in the midst of these things, and I've fortunately been able to interact with and talk with many of the leaders in different fields, of the events that I've gone to, from health and well-being to marketing to business development, you name it. I've been to a lot of different events and workshops over the years, and I found that the well, it has allowed me to just be right in the thick of things and to keep my finger on the pulse of what's going on in the industries. So I would not stress more strongly that if you are serious about an industry that you are involving yourself with, you really do need to take in, at least one workshop, if not several. It's invaluable to your business growth and also to the connections that you make. I mean, some people you will only make a connection in person. They won't do the Skype or the virtual connection. They want to see that you are living and breathing. A matter of fact, not too long ago, we had an opportunity, my wife and I, to meet one of the folks, who's a friend who has been on calls with me for almost 3 years now. And so we happened to be in his neck of the woods and we got to actually shake his hand, go out to eat, he took us out to dinner and to dessert afterwards. It was great. But there was something that took place in just meeting him face to face that kind of made everything real. And I don't even know how to explain it, but what it did, and I think it did this on both sides, is that it took all of the supposition out of the relationship, out of the conversation. It's not like, okay, because you could say really pretty much anything on the phone to somebody or, on a video chat, and they don't know what's going on in your life. They really don't. But when you meet them face to face, you get to look at them, look them in the eye, and they get to look you in the eye and see if are you actually real, or is this was the person that I met on the phone, was that just who you thought you needed to become in order to carry on this facade of a conversation. So for me, it allows me to confirm the things that I am thinking, or to solidify, which is kind of like the same thing, right? It's late. And as you can see, I haven't finished putting up my books and all that. And that probably will go on for the next couple of weeks until this launch is over. Anyway, side note. But yeah, no, it really helps to make real those things that we're just kind of like in the ethers, I hope I'm being clear on what I'm saying. After I look at this, I'll know how clear I was, right? But anyway, so yeah, no, I would say that if you are serious about what you're doing, then you need to find a workshop, you need to find an event, a seminar, something that can connect you with more people inside of your industry or the industry that you are targeting, because it takes you out of the vacuum and allows you to really not only make sense of your industry, but you see things kind of like in real time. You see all of the new developments, what things are cutting edge, what's coming onto the marketplace. I mean, you get really a good snapshot, and you get the opportunity to look ahead in your marketplace. You become privy to information that your everyday consumer or your everyday person will not know probably for the next 6 months to a year. So yeah, all I have to say that is how it's impacted my life. Did I even answer the question? Let me let me reread that and see if I answered the question. How does Tennis ever work change your? Okay, yeah. So how it's changed my life? Okay, another thing. Okay, what events have I been to? Oh, I've been to a bunch of different events, from your Natural Health Federation. Because as most of you may know, and those of you who don't know me wouldn't know this, but yeah, I've been into health and well-being since I was a teenager. So that's been about 70 years. Okay, maybe not 70. But yeah, Natural Health Federation. I've been to, of course, the Empower Network events. You guys know that I am an Empower Network blogger, and I treat that business very seriously. I love that business. Also, I've been to, some landmark events, Landmark Forum and all of that years and years ago when I was still a teen. Again, life transforming. Been to a lot of camp meetings, a lot of church events. I've been to a lot of youth events, young adult events. Each one of these things I've taken. Some of them I've created lifelong friends from. And some of them I've created business engagements that is like, okay, wow, I would not have gotten that had I not been there. I've met folks that I know are lifelong friends or colleagues or whatever, and folks who either have the same or complementary missions, objectives in life. So, yeah, that's it in a nutshell. That I would say that those are the things. This is so not a Steve Gamlin style video. It's like what, 30 minutes long, but so there you have it. Hey, you asked the question, right? Okay, so yeah. So there it is. That is what I've gotten from it. I have made some great friends, great connections, gotten great information, been able to stay ahead of my marketplace just from what it is that I've learned at these different workshops and events, seminars. Because what happens is that as you're learning the stuff from the people speaking on stage or people that are speaking in person, things start clicking in your mind, at least for me. And I'm able to take that information and then interpolate it into, well, how does this look now for what it is that I do down the road? And that becomes its own cutting edge, outside of the box aha moment. Okay, so there you have it. I'm going to stop now because, now I don't even know whose name this video is. I don't even think that it's a Jason Hodge length video. I think it's even longer than that. All right, catch you later.